Hi guys, it's Mike at youarethepath.com, and I just wanted to speak into the camera about a few things. I've been working on this whole idea for a video about the finger pointing to the moon. Now what am I on about? This guy, Bruce Lee, has been one of my heroes. He's provided me with a lot of inspiration when I was just kind of lost at one point in my life. And in Enter the Dragon, there's a scene in that film where he's with the student and he says to the student, it's like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory. Now I didn't know quite what he meant when he said that. I guess there's different interpretations, but from what I gather, what he means is there are some things that point towards something, towards the experience of, something magnificent. But a lot of the times we concentrate on the finger, we concentrate on that which is pointing towards this experience. And that could mean philosophy in general, unless you have an experience of the philosophy itself. It's always going to be just philosophy. It makes interesting dinner conversation, but until you've taken that philosophy within, acted upon it, and had an experience of it, then it becomes wisdom. And so yeah, I've been thinking about that, and this whole thing of shooting the messenger. Humanity has this habit of shooting down the messenger. It's not about the messenger, it's about the message they're trying to put across. Take for example Eckhart Tolle. He's worked on his experience of being in the now, and he's written some great material, but he's pointing towards an experience of the now. Now everyone will have their own perception. So Eckhart, he's got his own experience of what being in the now is, has his own sort of flavour, and you may experience being in the now a little differently. Now, through our own ego, I guess, we can be very fickle. If we decide we don't like someone for whatever reason, could be how they look. Now Eckhart, I've seen him walk on stage and he's kind of like this, a little guy, and we get caught up in appearances. You could see Eckhart and think, oh, what does this guy know? He's like this with his sandals on and his tank top. And the ego can be very fickle like that, and the message that he's trying to put across won't get through because all we see is this guy like this with his sandals and his tank top. So if you can get past your own internal judgment, you could have an experience of something really great. Now when I do these videos, I'm still a student. I am not claiming to be an authority on spirituality. I'm learning things every day, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is the message that is being put across through great writers and spiritual teachers, the message is about you. You are the mystery. So don't get caught up with the messenger. Okay, it's not about the messenger. I'm not here to be some guru. Okay, I'm a student on this journey, you know, trying to make sense of the purpose of life and where we came from and what we truly are. So I'm on this journey with you. And I wanted to talk about something that I used to contemplate as a young child, way back to being 7, maybe 7 years of age. And I used to think, you know, where did everything come from? You know, what if there was just nothing? Like blackness, just nothing. No universe, no earth, nothing. And I don't know why, I just used to be fascinated by the whole idea that, you know, just what if there was just nothing, like no life, no consciousness. And when I think of that now, I think, well, if there was nothing, consciousness would have to be here to know that there is nothing. Otherwise, how can you have nothing without a consciousness to be aware of it? And that's interesting because if you look at a lot of ancient teachings, a lot of it talks about awareness itself, and that all ties in with how we're not the thought, we're awareness that is aware of the thought. So I think this all takes you, if you go down this path, it takes you to what we essentially are, our beingness. And the things that we add on to that is titles, you know, our job. These are things that are all added to us, things that are added to us, material possessions and labels that will perish, that we won't take with us once we are through using this body. You know, I've read a lot of books and I might agree with 90% of what the person says, depending on what my experience has been and what I know to be true for me. Everyone has their own truth. For example, you know, I have friends who are atheists. You know, they think you live, you die, and that's it. And for them, that is the truth. You know, we all create our own reality, and for them, that is the reality. Whatever you deem reality to be, you will see things that fit your perception, and you will ignore the things that don't fit in with your idea of what reality is. So I'm not claiming that everything that I say is the truth. You know, it's a lot of it is my truths, what is my truth, and I've benefited from a lot of people's teachings and experiences, and I've had some like really like wow moments where I'm just like ready to take on the world, and there's a joy for me in touching other people in that way. So thanks for all your support and encouraging words and comments. Sorry if I've not got back to you, if you've left a comment on my page. There's just been so many comments and such a big response from the videos. It's been a little unmanageable, but if you have any questions or you want my perspective on something, you know, I'm quite happy to share my perspective with stuff. If you just want to send us a message and I'll do my best to get back to you. Send me a private message on YouTube or go to my website. You can get my email from there. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave it there. Enjoy the holidays, be merry, and I'll catch you on the next video.